I've known Vic for about 15 years. And throughout Anime Matsuri's years, we're going on 16 years, but Vic, I think we started knowing each other 15 years ago. And every single time that he's been at Anime Matsuri, it's been a blast for the fans. And I see it like for real. I go to your panel, I check it out, I see the lines. So what we did was we created our own dubbing studio. And this started in November, I believe, of the end of last year. Yeah, but we actually started recording. We built this studio.
If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And that's the sentiment this month. You know, we talk about the rebellion, the revolution. We talk about those who are making it in this business right now, whether it's Cyberfrog, Ethan Van Sciver, to Razorfist and his new novel out, to Eric July, getting over 3 million to promote his new comic, which will be out in August. And the thing about it is, you have to put to the perspective that people have told us, they have insulted us. They said, if you don't like our product, don't buy our product.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Problem solved.
And I said, why don't you go and do it yourself? You think you could do better? Do it yourself. And some of us have been insulted. They said, oh yeah, go ahead. He ain't gonna make nothing. He's not gonna make nothing. And then we're proving them wrong, and then they get really, really upset. We're just now passing San Diego Comic-Con, and we have Anime Matsuri. I believe it's at the end of the month. But the thing is, there's a big announcement around this, and we'll probably hear more as we get closer to Matsuri. I wish I could go. Unfortunately, my illness keeps me homebound. But my heart, my soul is with them over Anime Matsuri, which I think is much better than San Diego Comic-Con. They respect the fandom better there. And we've seen this many, many times. And we've heard it from many YouTubers who have gone themselves. And a lot of YouTubers have had boards there. You know, they've had, chats, talks, where they're, talking to their fans and other people concerning, the shows themselves and what they think is important. But what's important here, we've discussed several times, and we haven't really gotten into depth in quite some time now because it's been quiet, and we're still waiting for the judgment on this. I can't believe it's taken this long on the appeal in Texas on there. But then again, COVID did push a lot of stuff behind, so they're just now catching up. But we've discussed Vic Mignogna before, a great voice actor on there who's been, how can I put it? He's been stabbed in the back. He's been pushed out of the industry. They've pushed him out of the industry itself. That basically, from allegations that can't be substantiated under any court of law. JD has gone through similar situations. He's been able to win his case. So you have to remember, facts and evidence to the situation. Someone accusing someone to the situation, you got to have the evidence to prove it. Did you go to the police? Well, I didn't go because I was afraid. Do you have evidence to the nature of it on that? Well, that's all it is. It's a lot of hearsay. A friend of a friend of a friend told me. Twitter is not the court. It's not evidence to the nature unless it's something that was written, that it's basically put into a defamation case. That's one of the only times on there which we've seen that happen already. People have had said things about other people that, you know, you can get in trouble for. And all these people out there that they criticize Vic and many others, got to be careful. There's a line you may cross, and you will not realize it until someone, a process server comes knocking on your door. But what we've heard now from Anime Matsuri is creating a dubbing studio with the help of Vic Mignogna. And we're going to read this off of Clownfish TV's Drez article here. Anime Matsuri held a special live stream on their YouTube channel Sunday night to announce that they created their own dubbing studio. The new dubbing studio started in November, and they have already started recording. Denise and John Lay from Anime Matsuri traveled to Japan to meet up with Nippon Animation for collaboration. Nippon Animation gave Anime Matsuri 2 anime movies that have never been dubbed in America before. The 2 are Shimizu and Genbanjo. They're described as anime for all ages to enjoy. Think about that for a minute. The type this is not, this is more of a family-friendly type. And I've always said this. There's an anime out there for everyone. You just got to find it. Being an ADR director himself, Vic Mignogna was asked by Anime Matsuri to become part of the new dubbing studio. Over recent years, Vic has been asked countless times when he will return to voice acting in anime. Along with the news of Vic joining the new dubbing studio, Vic, who was a special guest on a live stream, announced he will be voicing 2 of the anime movies, as listed as being the ADR director for both anime. The 2 anime dubs live at the 16th Annual Anime Matsuri Convention, Friday, July 29th at 8 p.m. And a second showing will be on Saturday at the theater at the convention. After the premiere, there will be a question and answer session with the voice actors. Nippon Animation will be attending the premiere as well. Vic's reaction to being asked to be part of the new dubbing studio was described as he dropped the floor. Jacob stressed that this was not a one-off special event. They're working hard to acquire licensing and all things required in running an anime dubbing studio. This is just the beginning. Having fans to support their work also makes it a tremendous difference. It was noted during the stream that technological advances in today's world enables them to have people do voice acting from around the world. For example, one voice actor in Zip Shimizu voiced the role from the Netherlands. In fact, the majority of this movie was recorded remotely. So that's the other big thing now. One thing about voice acting, we can do it anywhere in the world. We just need a centralized hub to bring everything together. And the thing is that, you know, when you've had companies like Funimations, which is now Crunchyroll, and a couple other studios that haven't done well as far as their dubbing. We've seen the controversial dubbings. Now, you know, they said, well, we need more dubbing studios. Well, now here we go. We're going to get more dubbing studios. Dirty Pair is being finished up right now. The English dub adaptation, which basically, I think it was only the movies. It was the series was never adapted into an English dub. And they got the original 2 girls, well, women now, that voice acted the original English dub in the short films. So basically, you know, we're going to have the same voices again. And that's a good thing on there. And when you see something like that, it wouldn't be out of the realm that Anime Matsuri goes crowdfunding. Crowdfunding has made money before. Dirty Pair made millions on that alone for them to be able to do this. And I'm happy for it. Vic deserves this highly for what he's gone in the last couple of years. And hope it progresses bigger than life. Show these guys off, because, you know, you see the stories. You see the stories of all these other people that went against him. They're all getting in trouble these days. And, you know, some of them, there is evidence out there, you know, facts and evidence. You know, they just have to go to trial on these things. And the thing about it is, you have to remember, Vic hasn't really gotten his day at court. And he needs to, you know, that they push this aside, and it's pushed out this long. It needs to be resolved. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe, like, share. Are you planning to go to Anime Matsuri? Do you like Anime Matsuri? Do you like the story that Vic is getting this work finally? He's getting back into the business. I want to hear from you. So subscribe, like, share. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.